Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is the second session of Software Asset Management Solution, and welcome to Now Experts Time to read your SAM solution here. So last session, we discussed about SAM solution overview. This session it is representing how entitlement is supporting for your SAM. So last session I just explained what is entitlement. So this entitlement, how we can see in ServiceNow instance, that's what we are going to see in this session. So if you go to the software asset workspace, there is an option already available in our out-of-box scenario. Via this option you can go through that entitlement. So this is a software entitlement part. So if you little expand here you can see the software entitlement information. So software entitlement, it will not come from your integration. Actually there is a Excel sheet, it will be shared business to you, and you need to get that Excel sheet and import that entitlement in your business instance. For some business they will give that information, some business they won't give that information. So that time we need to discuss with business, get the clarity what is the system it having that entitlement, and do that integration. That integration portion is very less. Most of the customer they will give that Excel sheet template, collect the template and import it. So for this case there is an option is already available, entitlement import. When you are importing, if you face any error, that error information also it will be highlighted here. Using this option you can easily identify what is the problem in the import. Now I'm just going to that entitlement walkthrough. If I go to the software entitlement here, so there is a list of entitlement it is available in this instance. I actually imported this entitlement in my instance through that Excel sheet. Here you can see the number of entitlement with having a proper information. So here I'm just opening one sample one to explain what are all the key items are available in the entitlement. So if you see here, I have opened a Microsoft related entitlement. So this entitlement, it can be constructed based on your software model. Software model, it's a key portion here. So software model, it is a combination of your publisher product. So if you see this, publisher is a Microsoft, product is Windows Server. In case if you have a publisher as an Adobe, I'm just saying an example, then Adobe Windows Server, like that. So it's a concatenation of your publisher and the product. So that's the terminology. I'm just giving that information here. So software model is a base to prepare your software entitlement. Next, asset tag. There are two unique identifier is there in your entitlement. One is a asset related identifier and another one is a publisher part number. Simply we call it as PPN. This PPN normally they will provide in that Excel sheet itself, so don't worry. But in the asset tag point of view, the information it won't be available. We need to define that asset tag manually. So we need to prepare some mechanism, some protocols to define it. Normally this asset tag we will handle with the help of your company hyphen your business unit hyphen some numeric number. That's the way normally we will define it. Depends your business, you can change that approach also. And if you see this metric group, license metric, all information it come from your Excel sheet itself. That is called entitlement template. And unit cost, this is pretty much important. So this information also come with your entitlement sheet or entitlement template. This is going to help to derive your financial numbers for this each entitlement, specifically potential saving, overutilization, underutilization. So those type of terminologies it can be derived with the help of this financial number. Next thing is, if you see this device allocation, this is pretty much important. So what it is representing is this entitlement is assigned to what are all the users or what are all the devices. Those type of identification it can be enabled with this tab. So device allocation is pretty much important to identify the user or device is mapped to this particular entitlement. And next thing is, there is a few more informations like what is a serial number. Serial number mostly it will be available in your entitlement sheet. For any reason if it is not available, talk to the business team, they will help you. And the similar way, the company of your entitlement, location, department, like that, and state it is in use only. If it is retired, then it is completely decommissioned or it is completely not used. So each state you know well. So each and every state it's representing a pretty much straightforward information. When the state is in use, it is currently used by some devices or by some users. And if you see the license type, there is a number of license types are there. Mainly if you talk of Microsoft, this is a subscription oriented, so you can select that subscription, or if the device or if this entitlement is related to your perpetual, then select it. So these informations also come from your entitlement sheet itself. So here we are talking about the Windows Server. So metric group is part of your Microsoft. So in this publisher also it's really highlighting it's Microsoft. And this this entitlement, it is part of device calculation or core calculation or user calculation or server calculation, etc. So which is apt for this in your entitlement, you select it. This information also come with your template itself. So these are all the foundation data when you are focusing a entitlement part. So I hope this session it helps you to understand the entitlement portion. Thank you. Good day. Goodbye. We will discuss further things in the next session. Once again, bye.